Looking for appliances that last? Start with Whirlpool, America's trusted brand for washers, dryers, fridges, and more.
And right here in Cordell, Sarah and Terry at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture have them in stock and ready to go.
Need a new stove or deep freeze? They've got that too, plus a great lineup of furniture for every room.
Shop local, shop smart. Call Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture at 580-832-5777. Whirlpool and Cordell. Now that's a solid combo.
Evans Drug in Cordell has been serving Cordell and all of Ouachita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evans, along with his daughter Farron and son Brandon, are trusted pharmacists who take care of all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. But Evans Drug is more than a pharmacy. You'll also find unique gift ideas, fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now a full wedding and baby registry. It's the only drugstore you'll ever need. Come see Jimmy Evans and the friendly staff today at Evans Drug.
I can hear you. Okay.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Visay, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Great Plains Bank in Cordell, we're not just a bank, we're your neighbors. We understand the value of local community and personal service. Whether you're saving for college, planning your dream home, or growing your business, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. With convenient hours, comprehensive banking services, and a commitment to Cordell, Great Plains Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Visit us today on North Glen English Street or call 832-3400. Great Plains Bank, investing in our community, investing in you. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no hassle approvals and low interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small town service and big time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
Or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
we'll be ready.
At Bank 360, it's all about you. Since 1902, Bank 360 has been involved in community banking, serving the great people of the Cordell community and offering modern banking conveniences you need. Enjoy easy access through the mobile app or visit their friendly staff in person at 808 North Glen English in Cordell. Ask about the Bank 360 digital wallet. It's convenient, time-saving, and has enhanced security. Bank 360 is here for the Blue Devils and here for all your banking needs.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for appliances that last? Start with Whirlpool, America's trusted brand for washers, dryers, fridges, and more.
And right here in Cordell, Sarah and Terry at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture have them in stock and ready to go.
Need a new stove or deep freeze? They've got that too, plus a great lineup of furniture for every room.
Shop local, shop smart. Call Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture at 580-832-5777. Whirlpool and Cordell. Now that's a solid combo.
Evetts Drug in Cordell has been serving Cordell and all of Ouachita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts, along with his daughter Farron and son Brandon, are trusted pharmacists who take care of all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. But Evetts Drug is more than a pharmacy. You'll also find unique gift ideas, fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now a full wedding and baby registry. It's the only drugstore you'll ever need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and the friendly staff today at Evetts Drug in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C store where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. Problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Great Plains Bank in Cordell, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We understand the value of local community and personal service. Whether you're saving for college, planning your dream home, or growing your business, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. With convenient hours, comprehensive banking services, and a commitment to Cordell, Great Plains Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Visit us today on North Glen English Street or call 832-3400. Great Plains Bank. Investing in our community. Investing in you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no hassle approvals and low interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small town service and big time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
Or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
we'll be ready. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mike Sutherland for Cordell Blue Devil Football. It's good to see you here this evening, or hear you here this evening. Homecoming 2025. How you doing today, Dudley?
Fantastic. Glad to be here. Glad to be back at the Cordell Field. We've had some interesting road trips down to Central and down to Fox, but it's always nice to be back here at the Blue Devil Field.
Field has been rearranged somewhat. It's a more narrow field since we've gone to 8-man football. Now we have this week we have yard markers. Week 1 we didn't have any idea what line the gain was. With Blue Devils lined up in the Spirit line, waiting on the Blue Devils to come out of the helmet there, playing Strother's Yellow Jackets tonight, just before game time here. Waiting on everything to happen. Cordell won the toss and chose to receive, and they will be defending the east end of the field. And 5-man crew tonight, got the chain gang on the other side, getting ready to go, which normally comes down to a bunch of dads who work to get a free hot dog this evening.
Yeah, it's worthwhile then, no problems.
Had the spaghetti dinner this evening for homecoming. Always turns out good. Big line today. I thought I was going to be smart and show up a little late because normally there's a big line early. Well, everybody had the same idea I had. That line was stacked around, so it turned out being a good fundraiser for the band.
There was a good line early also. I thought I'll get there, start at 4:30, and we got there about 10 minutes after it started, and we were probably 30th in line.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of people already eating and a lot of good food and stuff, so we appreciate the spaghetti supper put on by the band.
Yeah, there was at least 50 people in front of me when I got there. It was a long line. A few different rules to 8-man football than 11-man football. 8-man football, the field is more narrow. Instead of about 60 yards wide, it's roughly 50 yards wide, so a little more narrow. 80-yard field, except this year, I believe, for the sake of our field, we're still playing on 100 in length, where most 8-man fields will be 80 yards, and I'm probably, if we stay 8-man any length of time, ours will be too. On offense, you lose a wide receiver and 2 tackles. That gets you down to 8 on that side of the ball. And on the defensive side of the ball, you lose a tackle and 2 defensive backs. So that's how you get 8-man. And here come the Blue Devils through the Spirit line, led by team captains Sam Lindsay and Connor Gregg.
Good deal.
A couple of guys injured and got a couple of walking wounded coming on the field tonight. Number, I can't see. He turned sideways on me.
We'll get to the numbers here in a minute. So.
Still waiting on Struthers to come out of the field house.
I was told that's over by Shawnee.
Yeah, it's eastern. Once you cross I-35, it's kind of no man's land over there. Now, it gets a little bit interesting out that way. I grew up right next to, up until I was about 15, up right next to Arkansas over there. I can tell you, it is different over there on that side of the state.
But you do wear shoes now,
I
right?
wear shoes and have most of my teeth, but I'm just playing. I'm playing. That was wrong.
It's factual.
Yeah, it's just how it is. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, it'll be time to kick off. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
At Bank 360, it's all about you. Since 1902, Bank 360 has been involved in community banking, serving the great people of the Cordell community and offering modern banking conveniences you need. Enjoy easy access through the mobile app or visit their friendly staff in person at 808 North Glen English in Cordell. Ask about the Bank 360 digital wallet. It's convenient, time-saving, and has enhanced security. Bank 360 is here for the Blue Devils and here for all your banking needs.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for appliances that last? Start with Whirlpool, America's trusted brand for washers, dryers, fridges, and more.
And right here in Cordell, Sarah and Terry at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture have them in stock and ready to go.
Need a new stove or deep freeze? They've got that too, plus a great lineup of furniture for every room.
Shop local, shop smart. Call Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture at 580-832-5777. Whirlpool and Cordell. Now that's a solid combo.
All right, we're back live. Both teams are ready to take the field. Struthers comes on to kick. Blue Devils go back to receive. One of the highlights of our year so far has been Cash Whiting. He's pretty electric when he gets the football. He's returned a touchdown, a kickoff return for a touchdown, and several long kickoffs. Also, some of our scoring on the offensive side of the ball. He'll be back deep. Really young group of guys. I mean, heavy on the sophomore side of the ball and younger. Got just a couple of seniors. Really group of young guys. New coach this year. A couple of new guys on the sidelines helping coach. And we're just ready for some football this evening. See how this looks. I got a couple of decent-sized fellows on their side of the ball. In fact, the guy kicking the ball, he's a pretty big fella. Deep kick, and it looks like it's going to squirm out of bounds, though, and that'll be a penalty. And the Blue Devils will get the ball. I believe it's going to be on a 1st and 10 on the 35.
So I don't mind them kicking it out to us, so that gives us good field position to start here.
Yep, it does.
And it's nice to have a home game. Next week we go to Tipton.
All right.
So but I hope you got out and got to see the parade today. It was a good parade downtown. I was down there for it, and they had a good event. The band let them in, had several good floats and stuff. So
new formation for the Blue Devils. 2 wide to the left, single setback in the gun with the quarterback. Going to motion over to the left. There's the snap, and there's the ride. The handoff is going to cut it back to the inside. Whiting's got a lane up the middle down to the Struthers side of the 50. So it'll be about the 48. That was a good counter move. He rode the option and read the tackle, and he gave the ball to the running back. If the tackle covers it, quarterback keeps it, and he runs with the ball. Kind of an option play. 1st and 10 on the first play for the Blue Devils. Flex
into the Strother 47-yard line.
Flex to the right, single setback in the gun with the quarterback. Handoff straight up the middle. Little dancing around, nowhere to go. He met in the backfield. Probably about a 1-yard loss.
You're not going to get to run that play twice in a row. And it was a good opener on the first one, but about the second one, virtually no gainer. Like I said, a half length of the football loss.
All right. 2 come out wide to the left. Looks like right now single setback in the gun with the quarterback. Now he stacks behind the quarterback. 2 wide to the left. Quarterback moves his man up to the left. 2nd and long for the Blue Devils. Fake the handoff, looking to throw all the way. Hits his man right in the numbers and falls forward. 1st and 10 on the reception for an 11-yard gain. Connor Gregg. That is kind of with the 8-man football tight end / tackle. If you can have a kid that's big enough to play the line and catch a football, you're pretty blessed in 8-man football. Blue Devils on the march, 1 for 1 in the passing game, 12 yards. Positive yardage on the first play from scrimmage, and let's see where we go. Cash Whiting splits out to the left. Connor Gregg flex to the right. Quarterback in the gun by himself. Motion back to the right. Jet sweep look, and he is brought down from behind. You got to block the guy. Yeah, you got to block him. And
that was a big boy from
yeah,
Strother.
he's at number 17. I've got him as senior Braden Turner on the tackle. If you don't block a guy, it doesn't turn out good. Second down and 16. Loss on the play. Everybody looking to the sideline for the play call. Cash Whiting split wide to the right. Connor Gregg flex to the left. Quarterback in the gun. Whiting goes in motion, fakes the handoff. Quarterback keeper straight up the middle, has a lane. Oh, they just got a piece of his jersey to drag him down inside the Struthers 19. Big play. 1st and 10 Blue Devils. 9:37 to go in the first quarter. Opening drive for the Blue Devils.
Big quick opener that time. He took advantage of that. So.
Well, we're seeing a lot of different looks here so far early on. Flexed out to the right. One wide right. Quarterback in the gun by himself. Connor Gregg, and there's going to be motion.
Flag on the play. Hey, that's the first flag, and we've already had 3 first downs.
Yeah.
So. We got our halftime interviewee here. Rick Scott came in.
Is that who that is?
Yeah.
I was wondering if you owed him money or something. He's standing there behind us.
I let him eat over to the cafeteria. He went over and had spaghetti and everything. So.
Yeah. 1st and 15 Blue Devils. First error of the game. Two flex to the left. Two flex to the left for the Blue Devils. Number 14 out wide to the left for the Blue Devils is Jackson Davis. Connor Gregg in the slot. Quarterback in the gun with a single setback. They throw over the middle just a little bit behind Connor Gregg, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 15.
That's a pretty good bullet pass, too.
Yeah,
they hit him pretty hard. So.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to be able to catch him. So.
Well, that first pass hit him in the numbers, which surprised me that he caught it. That's the worst place you can hit a high school kid. Right in the numbers in the hands.
He could have made a spectacular catch with this one being a little bit behind him.
He'd have had to have spider webs on his hands to get that last one. It was behind him pretty good. One wide to the right, one slot left, Single setback in the gun with the quarterback. Oh, ball bounces off his hands. He's looking. And he underhands it, and no good. Underhand pass is no good. Tried to find a little something out there, make something out of nothing. 3rd and 15 after the high snap.
Took a good bounce, and he was able to pick it up on the run and rolled right. First time I've seen him try an underhanded pass there. So.
Used to watch Dan Pastorini do all that time back with the Houston Oilers, back when Earl Campbell was there in the day. One wide to the left, slot left. Quarterback in the gun, single setback offsetting him to the right. There's the snap. Riding the handoff. Keeps it, has up the middle, slipped. Slipped just a little bit.
He's inside of the 20
inside
to about
the 20.
the 19.
And this is 2-down territory because we don't have a Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboys who kicks 64-yard field goals. We don't have a kicker as far as a place kicker goes. So 4th and 11. Probably would have gotten a little more out of that, but lost his footing. One wide to the right. Slot right is Gregor. Davis in the backfield. Quarterback in the gun. Cash in the backfield. Flex to the right. First time we've seen this play tonight. Slings it back over the middle, which was the correct target, but it was covered. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. That was the right call for the down and distance. Just couldn't get her done. So it'll be 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets.
They had 3 defenders around him, so you're throwing into traffic, but it'll be Strother ball.
1st and 10 from their own 19-yard line. Something interesting to watch this year that we haven't seen in years past is we've seen some substitutions. We haven't had enough guys to trade them up on the field. Quarterback under center. The power eye look. There's the snap. Rolling to the left. Pursued left. Brought down out of bounds. It looks like about a 6-yard gain. All depends on where the side judge is going to mark him. Down marker's got him for about a 6-yard gain. Pretty, that's a fat 5.
Yeah, they get him almost to the 25-yard line.
So 2nd down for Struthers for the Yellow Jackets.
Nice evening here. The lights are on the field, so we won't have any issues there. Field's in great shape tonight.
It is. It hasn't gotten cold, and we had a good rain yesterday, or this morning, rather. Power I formation. Quarterback keeper straight up the middle, and I think we're going to see him carry the ball a lot tonight. He's the biggest kid on the field. Tripped up by Davis, I believe, caught up to him after a long gain down to the Blue Devil 42-yard line.
There's a big saving tackle by
Davis.
There you go. Okay. I was trying to find my Jackson Davis.
Jackson Davis. We've got a Jackson Jones and we got a Jackson Davis, and they're 13 and 14.
So one of the teenagers are there. So, hello there, Miss Karen.
I formation. Hand off to the fullback, lead back, brought down from behind by Sam Lindsay.
He's going to be down to about the 35-yard line. So,
2nd down and 3. And go ahead and lock that door, man.
They're just inside the 35 at the 34, maybe. So,
in I formation, nothing complicated. They're going to depend on some size. They've got a good-sized guard, center, and quarterback. Second man through, looking for the edge, and he's just not going to get there. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss on the play.
Number 21, that'll be Peyton Moody.
He's got a brother playing. There was Parker and Peyton Moody, number 9, number 21. Well, brings up 3rd down, and I'm going to call it a fat 4.
From the 36-yard line. Cordell's 36.
It wouldn't surprise me to see the ball in the quarterback's hand. There he goes, straight up the middle. And there's a flag, and it's a false start.
Yep.
That's going to back him up.
It's a good way to get going is just move them feet and get the motor running. So.
Well, I think anytime they don't cover the center, he's got the option to just take off straight up the middle, which he's a pretty good-sized kid. So that's 5-6 yards at a time if you don't get a hand on him. 3rd down and 9 for the Yellow Jackets. Again, power I looking formation. Comes out in the T look, shotgun this time. Blue Devils looking to apply pressure, looking to throw. Has the flare out in the flat. And there's Peyton, and that's why he gets some space out there. A little speed burst down to the 20. I've got him at the 21. Let's see what the side judge says. He says the 24, so we'll go with that. No, side judge is moving people. This guy on this side is at the 25. So 1st and 10 from the 25 for the Yellow Jackets. He was wide open in space out there. There's quarterback right up the middle.
Drug a tackler with him.
Down to about the 20, about the 15. That was about a 10-yard gain, about a 9. 5:34 to go in this one. It's scoreless. Blue Devils had a possession, drove the length of the field, couldn't cash in. Now Strother's turn trying to drive. 2nd and 1.
Time for the defense to step up right here. They've done a good job this year so far. Let's see what we can get done on this effort.
Back to the shotgun formation here. Both you have twins in the backfield, 21 and 9. And the bad snap. The ball's on the ground still. He's able to pick it up and make something out of it. About the most ridiculous play for a gain you're going to see. No pressure. There was no penetration. So, I mean, he was able to fumble the football, get a sandwich, and take off running.
It's down to inside the 10.
Down to the 9-yard line. That was the break the Blue Devils needed. You got to cash in on those.
Right. Because you catch him back there and you can get the turnover, and it didn't happen this time.
Shotgun. Hand off, lead blocking, kept off. Barrels down to the end zone, touchdown, Struthers.
Time.
4:23 to go in the first quarter. Struthers lead 6-0, looking for a 2-point conversion.
Hey, we got to see some kicked last week.
Yeah, we saw some Central High. He could kick pretty well. I formation. There's There's the handoff to the second man through. He's got a lane. 2-point conversion good. 4:23 to go in the first quarter. Struthers leads the Blue Devils 8-0. We'll be right back.
Evetts Drug and Cordell has been serving Cordell and all of Ouachita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts, along with his daughter Farron and son Brandon, are trusted pharmacists who take care of all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. But Evetts Drug is more than a pharmacy. You'll also find unique gift ideas, fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now a full wedding and baby registry. It's the only drugstore you'll ever need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and the friendly staff today at Evetts Drug and Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
All right, we're back. Blue Devils back to receive. Strother set to kick. Last kick went out of bounds, and Blue Devils got good starting field position at their own 35. We'll see how it turns out this time.
He'll probably try to keep it inbounds this time.
Yeah.
Pin somebody deep.
Well, then the other problem you have is Cash Whiting.
Yeah. It's okay.
Blue Devils scoot up a little bit on their second line of receipt there. Little pooch kick. Fielded cleanly and down at the 45. Blue Devils cover that one up quickly at their own 45. Better starting field position. 4:23 to go in the first quarter. Blue Devils trail this one early 8-0.
Good look at it, though. Good start right there. And I think the kickoff teams and receiving teams, they've learned if it comes to you, lay on it.
Get on it, yeah.
Get it down somewhere. So.
One wide to the left, one slot left. Running back to the left of the quarterback in the gun. Quick pitch out to Whiting. Finds a step in and a step out and brought down from behind. There's a quick flag in there. Think you're going to get a holding. Just judge, yep, that's what he's telling us. Holding against the Blue Devils. So they can either take the play for a loss or they'll mark it off, and they're going to go ahead and mark it off. That's one of those where you can get 2nd and 11 or you can get 1st and 20. You know? So Strother's choosing to assess the penalty. Blue Devils 1st and 10. Again, now 20 yards. It'll be the 45-yard line of Struthers is the line to gain. Everybody looking towards the coach, getting the play. Davis wide to the right. Greg slot right. Whiting in the backfield. Sent in motion to the right. Nice throw over the middle. Greg catches it with two hands. He's on his feet still. Line the gain down to the 40, down to the 38-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground. There's a nice pass by Briggs Reeves. A dart right over the middle, and the Blue Devils are on the move.
It was a good pass. They knew it was coming. Good line shot up the middle, and
I tell you what, he caught that ball out of self-defense.
Yeah,
he got tattooed with it.
Pretty good bullet. Yeah, the official side, it had been marked at the 38, and it had been set at the 39. The other official came in and said, "No, it's 38-yard line."
There you go. One wide to the right, one slot right. Davis on the left of the quarterback. Quarterback keeper couldn't quite get away. A little bit of a stick 'em on those hands. As he got his hands on that jersey and he wasn't getting anywhere.
Yeah.
2nd down and 10.
They were a little bit long in trying to get that exchange right there, and so it just didn't help any.
Well, sometimes it's open right away and you just hand the ball off. And then sometimes you try to read the defense.
Yeah, you kept reading and reading, and 2 or 3 steps, and you're in trouble then. So.
Sooner quarterback Jamel Holloway back in the day had ice water in his veins when it came to that read and when to pitch and when to hand it. There's the pitch forward, and we got a hold. No, we got all kinds of flags coming in. And I would be willing to bet, judging by who threw them, we're going to get penalties against the Blue Devils.
There's a pitch to Whiting out there on the right side, so.
Holding, yeah, same thing. Holding, called that play again. So they're going to back them up to 2nd and 20 instead of 3rd and 10. Which that's one of those I might have done the 3rd and 10, but I'm just the guy up here in the booth, guessing what I think you should do on the other sideline. Got a wide out coming to the left, slot to the left, Cash Whiting in the backfield with the quarterback and shotgun. So it's going to be second down, and it looks a little longer than 20. Fakes the flare pass. Nope, he threw it and read by the defense, and that one's going to go back for 6.
Defense saw that coming and said it's only 51 yards down to a touchdown, so time.
2:59 to go in the first quarter, and a pick 6 for the Strother's Yellow Jackets. Yeah, they saw that. They've seen that play in film somewhere.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And we've run that a couple of times. I think we ran it a couple of times against Fox.
And I think I looked, I thought they're going to pass to this side. So the defense saw it, we saw it, and 6 more points for Struthers. 2-point conversion time.
Hand off to the second man through, bounces to the outside and has the speed to get there. 2:59 to go in the first quarter. Blue Devils trail this one 16-0. You're listening to 106.9 FM.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
All right, back here, quarterback led his receiver right into a defender and was intercepted. Run back for a score. I was telling Dudley here at the break, this team's not any better than we are. They've just been doing what they've been doing longer than we have. And they've got a really big guy at quarterback. It's hard to bring down. Here comes the kick. It has a little pooch kick. Up man receives it, looking for some room to run. Finds a little bit of a seam. Holds on to the football. Crosses the 40. Blue Devils have had good starting field position and have moved the ball pretty well. Turned over on downs inside the 10 the first go-around. And that one we were moving the football until we got plagued by a penalty and then a turnover. So, they've moved the ball, had some big plays. They've had several first downs, and we have a penalty against Struthers on the kickoff. And that's only going to be an onside, and they're going to mark that off 5 yards. Blue Devils will start at their own 46. So starting field position has not been a problem. And Briggs Reeves has thrown a couple of darts. Connor Gregg has had a couple of good receptions. Whiting's had a couple of good runs. You just got to stack them on end with each other.
Yeah. Keep them in the same series of downs.
Motion to the right, fake handoff. Reeves right up the middle. He didn't get a lot of help blocking. He got eaten up there in the middle of the line. And that'll bring up second down and about, they gave him, I don't know where that guy's going. They gave him 1.5 yards on the play. I don't know. I don't know what he saw. But, hey, it worked in our favor.
We'll give him the 48-yard line then.
2:26 to go in the first quarter. Second down at 8 for the Blue Devils. Coach Bobeck coaching him up. Motion to the right. Fake the handoff again. Looking down the middle. Oh, my goodness. Got Connor Gregg in the flat for a short game, but he had a guy down the sideline over here running free.
Dylan Edison was wide open on down the field.
Dylan Edison had beaten the coverage.
But you got to be able to find him when you're throwing.
Yeah. Well, when you're under pressure a lot, you tend to throw the ball quickly. Try to get it out of your hands and avoid a sack, and I think that's what happened there. He came to the short man. Still a positive gain. Third down, and we'll call it 5.5.
Across the midfield stripe into Strother territory.
Whiting flex to the left. Motions to the right, handoff. There he goes, cuts it back up the middle, has a seam, brought down about the 38-yard line, stuck his foot in the ground and got upfield. That'll be a 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils.
He made a good turnover there on the far side.
He did. It shut down to the outside, and he cut it back up inside and found them a little bit of a lane, enough to get a first down. Blue Devils, how many first downs do we have tonight?
This is number 5.
And we've gone whole games over the last several years without that many first downs. First quarter, 5 first downs. Just got to cash in on the opportunities. A minute to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from the Struthers 38. Fake the handoff. Now he's back over to the right side, and he's throwing a flag already. Oh, my goodness. If we
Out
don't,
on the far sideline about the 30-yard line.
he's got that same guy calling the same penalty. And then we got a face mask over here, so this is going to be an offsetting play that'll actually help the Blue Devils. What they'll end up doing is just repeating the first down.
Almost took one of the chain crew members out over there. They dropped that flag and got it, the pole and got out of the way. I thought they bent it just a little bit, but they got out of the way. That's the main thing.
Yeah, well, they got those dad reflexes. For about 3 yards, they're still as fast as they've ever been. After 3 yards, we start fading a
Somebody
little bit.
can catch up on you, yeah.
All right, offsetting penalty, a hold against the Blue Devils, and a face mask against the Struthers Yellow Jackets.
And bang the ball down to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, so not sure about the holding call because they assessed the penalty. So I'm wondering if it wasn't a personal foul. When we don't have microphones on the officials, that's what happens. We just don't know. 1st and 5 is going to be the end result, no matter what they decided on the field.
From the Strother 33-yard line.
From the 33-yard line. Blue Devils come to the line of scrimmage. Man out wide right. Going to bring him in motion to the left. And there's another flag. There's a throw to Connor Gregg, and he's brought down after enough gain for the first down. But we have offsides as the initial indication, so that gain may stand for the Blue Devils.
Down at the 26-yard line is where Gregg got to.
Penalty declined since the gain was more than the penalty yardage. 1st and 10 Blue Devils. 49 seconds to go in the first quarter. Down to the 27-yard line. Blue Devils marching right on down the field. If they can collect themselves a little bit, they can stay in this because, again, they're no better than we are. They're more comfortable in what they're doing because they've been doing it since they were in kindergarten, same program. Bringing a motion man to the left, fake handoff, and he cuts it up the middle, back to the right, gets hit pretty good, stood up after a short gain. 24 seconds to go in the first quarter. 2nd down and 9. Don't know if they're going to rush to the line or just wait.
Good jitterbug move up the middle, and then he got down just to the 26-yard line.
Okay, we're not running another play. 7 seconds go. Blue Devils in this one trailing 16-0, but on the move. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward. Where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we're back to start the second quarter. Blue Devils moving eastbound. Have put together a decent drive here on the Struthers 25.5-yard line. Trailing this one 16-0, but have been moving the ball effectively. Just got to cash it in once you get it down in the red zone.
We've moved the ball well. First possession, we had 4 first downs and got down to the 19 and then turned the ball over. And then the interception for a touchdown, that's a quick turnover. So
yeah. Whiting Wide to the right. Greg flex to the left. Whiting gets the ball, handed off to the left side, cuts back up inside. Number 17, Peyton, I believe that one's the one it is. Yeah, Braden Turner turned that one back to the inside for the Struthers Yellow Jackets. Brings up 3rd down, and right at, it looks to me about like 7.
Yeah.
So 2 down territory here. So you can chip away at it, or you don't have to get it all on this down. But yeah, he turned that one back inside, and that turned the running back into the pursuit, and he's brought down. Whiting out to the left, motion back to the right. There's the snap. Thrown underneath to Greg, and he muscles in for a few yards. Little drag pattern out to the left. It's going to be 4th down, and looks to me about 4.5, 5 yards. Makeable. You don't have to have a huge play to get the 1st down, but you do need to get 4.5 yards.
Yeah, you got to keep moving the ball here. So.
11:08 to go in the half. Blue Devils looking to capitalize here. Now, this might be a good time to go on, too. I don't think we've done that all year.
No, not that I've seen.
Yeah, if we can get them to jump, that would be nice. Davis flexed out to the right. Greg in the slot. Motion to the right. Got a man open underneath. Hits him in the hands. There's Davis across the middle for 1st and 10. Blue Devils. Tell you what, this quarterback's living on the edge today. He's hitting guys right in the hands and in the numbers and trusting them to catch it. They're catching it today. 1st and 10, Blue Devils.
Move the chains there at the 14.
14-yard line. Deepest penetration of the night. 10:59 to go in the half. Not sure why the clock has stopped.
Well, we haven't always had the officials agree with us, so you know.
So, well,
they moved the chains
what I did notice the last possession, there are no white hats on the field.
Oh.
There are no white. They're all and the white hat takes the responsibility every game of winding the clock.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not used to that, you might forget to wind the clock, and all the clock keeper can do is watch.
He can just go with what they give him. So that pitch play didn't go anywhere. We lost maybe a few yards there.
Lost about 5 on the play. 2nd down and 15, backed up to the 19. Clock on the move now. Got a different guy in the backfield. Braxton McGuire. Fake the handoff, cuts it up the middle. Quarterback keeper gets back down to about the 15. Brings up 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 and a half. 10-11 to go in the half. Blue Devils trail this one 16-0, but on the move again. Got to be able to cash this one in. About an 11-yard line to gain. Whiting back in the game. Davis back in the game. Davis flex out to the left. Gregor slot left. Quarterback in the gun. Whiting offsetting Reeves to the left. Greg has been a popular target tonight. And there's the pass again. Davis gets the ball, and then there's a flag really late for the area they're throwing that to. And they're going to call a hold. That's been their favorite call of the night against the Blue Devils.
Yep. Got a little gain, so you got to back them up somehow.
Normally that holding penalty comes in way earlier, and coach is asking him exactly what are you calling, and
penalty brings it back to about between the 24 and 25-yard line.
It'll be 3rd and long from there. Clock stopped again, and it should be running. Again, no white hat on the field, so none of these guys are used to taking the responsibility of winding the clock.
But we got 5 officials tonight, so
yeah,
somebody left their hat at home.
Yeah. There's the snap, looking to throw. Thrown underneath. Davis with the ball, has room, and down to the 3-yard line. Oh, that's going to be awful close to the first down. Awful close to the first down. And they got a flag on the far side of the field. Are you kidding me? Against the Blue Devils.
Well, we're consistent anyway.
Well, I'm wondering if these guys rode the bus with Struthers.
I think so. Or maybe Struthers going to feed them after the ball game.
I guess so. You know, meet up at a restaurant a little bit later.
Comes back to the 35-yard line.
Now, I will be honest, though. I'm picking on them a little bit. I saw the holding play. I saw the hold they called.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's hometown radio. We're not on the official side.
If we can see it, I'm sure they have an opportunity to see it. So
it was on the far side. It was on the outside. Matter of fact, the kid held was Braden Teague. Excuse me, not Braden Teague, but Braden Turner. So 3rd and a mile for the Blue Devils. And got a soft bubble out there. Going to put one up for grabs down the sideline. Oh, a better ball had a first down, maybe a touchdown. He threw off that back foot backpedaling and kind of let it sail on him. 4th and long for the Blue Devils. Looks like the Blue Devils are going to punt and back them up. Now, if he stands in the pocket just a little bit and delivers the ball, but, you know, when your offensive line, you know, is still learning the offense and you're getting hit a lot as the quarterback, you tend to start throwing the ball a little bit early.
So jumpy gets a little jumpy right there, so get it on down the field, and if you'd run further and faster, you'd be down there where you should be. Punt time.
Good punt, line drive, fielded at about the 5. Oh, he gets through the line, and he's got room out on this side here, and there's a flag. Down the sideline, but it's coming back. He's pretty happy with himself, and he's just got to look back a little bit. He won't be happy no more.
Said, well, it's a good 85 yards.
That was just extra conditioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 flags came in from opposite sides of the field. They both saw the same thing. I'm trying to figure out which one of these guys is actually calling the penalties. Letting the crowd know, because it seems to me it's been a couple of different ones different times. Holding against Struthers. That calls back a touchdown. And it also explains why he was able to get away from that one guy.
Right. Brings it back to the 25.
Now they're going to back it up from there. No, just the 25. Okay. 1st and 10 from 25 for the Yellow Jackets. Now we've seen a lot of different crews so far this year, and not one of them has been afraid to throw a flag. I formation for the Yellow Jackets. Right up the middle. And they're going to stack them up after about a 4-yard gain, brought down about the 29-yard line. They're going to give them the 30. 2nd down, and we'll call it a long 5. 8:45 to go in the half. Strother's leading this one 16-0. Blue Devils playing well, moving the ball well, but having their struggles inside the red zone. This last time it was penalties. Quarterback in the gun, running back to each side, hands off straight off the right side. Blue Devils wrestle him down for a very short gain, brings up 3rd down, and I'm going to call it 3.5, 4 yards. Blue Devils have an opportunity to get Struthers off of the field and get the ball back before half.
One official says, I like my spot better. He moved it from the 31 out to the 32. So.
Yeah, they gave him a pretty good spot.
Yep.
3rd down and 3. I'd be willing to bet we see something off of the edge. Either keep it in the quarterback's hands or they're going to try to get it to number 21 on the edge.
They're going to come left side this time.
I think you might be right. That kept it in the quarterback's hands.
He went right side.
And he went to the right side.
Pushed him out of bounds about the Cordell 45-yard line. We'll see where they got him at.
Yeah, they got him right after 45. So 1st and 10, Struthers on the 45, their own 45. Blue Devils, good pursuit. That was the first time they'd seen that play tonight. Just a traditional option play off to the right side. Quarterback under center, hands off to the second man throw on the left side. Turned back to the inside. Good job by Jackson Davis turning him to the inside. Zarecki cleans up the tackle. But Davis turns it back to the inside. Second down and 6, we'll call it, after about a 4-yard gain. 6:51 to go in the half. Struthers comes back to the line. Quarterback in the shotgun, running backs offset to each side, fake the handoff one way, come to cross side, 21 hits the Jets, and I'm surprised there's not a flag on the play.
He was jerked down at the 40-yard line over there.
Yeah, I think they gave us one there because that looked like a horse collar at a minimum, but brought down after a 1st and 10. Yeah, it looked violent from this side of the field.
I bet he felt his little violent too.
Well, so. Yeah, I bet he's going to call his chiropractor in the morning. I formation, Struthers on the move. Quarterback just leans. Nope, they called false start against Struthers. That's twice in the last 3 times they've run that quarterback sneak. They've called a false start. So the refs have picked up on something. They've seen it.
They're trying to get a quick start out of that, and everybody's got to be set.
Well, I think the quarterback's leaning before he gets the snap.
Yeah.
That's what I think. He's moving forward before he gets the snap. That'll be 1st down and 15 for the Yellow Jackets. Quarterback in the gun. Oh, ball's up in the air again. Now he's just going to turn it up and go straight forward. Rushes for about 6 yards, going to be 2nd down and about 8.
Good thing he tripped himself up, too. So.
Yeah, he almost got away with one there, too. 2nd down and 7. Sometimes, it's better to be lucky than good. I've never seen a team win very many ball games that didn't have a few lucky plays in there. And sometimes, you got to have some bad luck to beat a team that's a little better than you. There's a snap high again. Quarterback keeper off to the right. Hits the Jets once he gets to the edge. Stacked up just right at the 1st down marker. I don't know whether. I think we're going to come just short. Be 3rd down and about a 1.5.
Yep. They had to get almost to the 29 or inside the 29, but they're outside of the 30. So.
All right. Blue Devils on defense. Defending the west end, in case you're just joining us. And there he goes straight ahead, and he's stacked up, but he's going to be tall enough to fall forward for the 1st down.
They said, move the chains. Move them down to the 30 to 27, looks like.
Line to gain about the 17. 4:58 to go in the half. Clock winding. Struthers with the football.
And the lead.
14
to 0.
16 to 0.
16 to 0.
New formation. 1 wide to the right, 1 slot right. Looking to throw all the way. Extra pass protection. Throws over the middle, and oh my goodness, Zarecki had 2 hands on it, and now we know why he's not a tight end.
He didn't clean his hands after he had spaghetti.
Yeah, he had a little butter on his fingers from the garlic bread. It was a little high. He had an interception return for a touchdown against Fox, and he was in the right position for that one. 2nd down and 10. Blue Devils defend that one well. 4:38 to go in the half. There's the snap. Looking to throw again. Flares it out this way on the left side. Tracked down by 2 Blue Devils, Cash Whiting and Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Was that? No, that was 12.
Braxton
12.
McGuire was
okay, all right. Braxton McGuire. 1st and 10, Struthers. Davis comes back in the ball game for Carter Owens. Owens getting a few snaps. I formation. And there's a jump. And they just stacked it up, and no one called anything. 2 Blue Devils jumped, and the referee was over here pointing at the offensive line for moving, and nobody threw a flag. Timeout, Blue Devils. You're listening to 106.9 FM. We'll be right back.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Great Plains Bank in Cordell, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We understand the value of local community and personal service. Whether you're saving for college, planning your dream home, or growing your business, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. With convenient hours, comprehensive banking services, and a commitment to Cordell, Great Plains Bank. Your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Visit us today on North Glen English Street or call 832-3400. Great Plains Bank. Investing in our community. Investing in you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, we're back to live action. Blue Devils break the huddle. Defensive side of the ball, defending the west end. One wide to the right, one wide left. Running back in the gun with the quarterback. Offset to the right. Spreading them out. Quarterback keeper all the way. Big guy to tackle. They bring him down short of the goal line, but enough for a first down.
He went to the right side and made his move. And
quarterback's the biggest player on the field. You know, lineman, linebacker, doesn't matter. He's taller and heavier than anybody on the field, both sides of the ball. Now, number 99 over here may have him on the LBS, but as far as he's a tough guy to bring down. First and goal, handoff off to the right side. It was a good play fake. He finds the edge, touchdown, Struthers. 3:14 to go in the first quarter. Struthers leads this one 22-0. Blue Devils have moved the ball consistently, but have not been able to capitalize getting down toward the end zone. Break the huddle, one wide to the left, slot left. Running back set to the left of the quarterback in the gun. Tight coverage on the outside, looking for the slant, looking for the out, now looking for the rub, and he finally runs. I'm sitting here watching the wide receiver out, look to the outside, it was covered. The inside slant was covered, and then they tried to rub the defender off with another player, and he just finally scrambles for the two-point conversion. Two-point conversion good. Blue Devils trail this one 24-0. We'll be right back.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no hassle approvals and low interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small town service and big time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
Or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
we'll be ready. All right, we're back to live action. Struthers set to kick off. 3:14 to go in the half. Struthers leads this one 24-0. A much more competitive game than the scoreboard indicates. We've moved the ball down the field and have been a little bit of our own worst enemy. A couple of untimely penalties after getting down to about the 3-yard line, and then had a penalty that erased that play, and then just several things that we've done to hurt ourselves. And there's a deep kickoff. Whiting unable to field it cleanly, picks it up at the 2, looking for somewhere to go. Finds him a blocker, cuts it back to the left side, and has a little bit of a lane now. And what was near disaster, he runs the ball out to about the 34-yard line. And that's normally why people stop kicking him the football.
And he did a good job on the run back right there.
Yes, very much so.
after it gets through your hands, it's hard to kind of make that up, but he did a good job there.
Well, after it gets through your hands is when you really need to make it up.
Yeah.
Hey, running to the sideline going, sorry, coach.
Yeah, he's going to take a lap,
Yeah. One wide to the right, one slot right. Whiting on the left side of the quarterback in the gun. Held the ball. He faked the handoff up the middle and runs down to about...
He got out to the 36, and then they backed him up from there.
It was a good
Almost
gain.
37. So.
It was a good gain. Solid four on the play was Reeves. 2:45 to go in the half. Blue Devils looking to capitalize on good field position again. Again, they've moved the ball well. Just get down to that other end of the field. Davis wide to the right. Gregg slot right. Whiting rolling to the right. Flings it out there. He was getting rid of it. He had the ball behind the running back, but he was about to get decapitated.
He could hear and see footsteps coming right there.
Man, he could smell that guy's breath. He was close. Third down and manageable, which is about a 3rd and 6. We've done this already tonight, so let's just do it again. 2:27 to go after the incomplete pass. Here we go. One wide to the left, slot left. There's a snap. Now we have a motion left. Right over the middle, underneath. Gregg breaks a tackle and gets the first down.
Out to the 45-yard line, maybe the 46. Yeah, they gave him 46.
All right, 1st and 10, Blue Devils. Coach getting them back to the line of scrimmage, getting them lined up. Don't celebrate the first down. We've got bigger things to do. One wide left, Connor Gregg in the slot. Whiting at the running back in the gun with the quarterback. Whiting to the motion. Faked it out to the outside, and Davis is stuck. I believe that's Davis.
He got to the 50-yard line and got hit immediately.
Yeah. He popped back up, though. That's one of those pop back up, like, that didn't hurt. But I think that one hurt. Held on to the football. 2nd down, and we'll call it 6. Blue Devils on the move. That little underneath pattern has done pretty well for them. Fakes it to the outside. Back to the underneath and almost intercepted.
He had 2 receivers there, but there was 4 defenders.
Yeah, now that time he should have looked at the outside guy, the flare pattern. He could have got the ball on the catch and jaunted out of bounds, stopping the clock. Incomplete pass will stop a clock, too, just not the way you want it to. 3rd down and 6, Blue Devils driving, seeing if they can convert. Play call comes in, 15 seconds on the play clock. Wide out to the left, Gregg in the slot to the left, running back Whiting in motion to the left, and there's a flag on the play. I think we had somebody jump. That ball foul, false start.
Cordell.
And it's not that we jumped, it's we didn't have them all the way set. And I would imagine it's the guy that replaced the guy that wasn't hurt after the hit. You don't get all the snaps in the world. All right, we're going to send him back on the field.
He's just trying to do a good job right here for Coach, no problem.
The only problems I'm seeing in this game as far as our team development is snaps. Guys needing snaps, needing reps in a new position for a lot, a new scheme. 3rd down and 12 for the Blue Devils now. One motion to the left. Comes back. Oh, there you go. Yeah, had to have a pass interference on that.
He got tackled before the ball got there.
Yeah, he got his clock cleaned, and Gregg gets hit, and that's going to be an automatic first down from the spot. Should be from the spot of the foul.
That was a great defensive play by Strother, but illegal.
Yeah. What are we doing here? Why are we backing the ball up? What? Trying to see what's going on here. We've been given zero explanation. Okay, they're going to mark it. They're going to mark it off from the line of scrimmage instead of the spot of the foul.
Down to their 45, down to their 40, Strother's 40-yard line.
Minute 29, Blue Devils still in business to score before half. Let's see if we can continue the drive. Davis back in the game now. He's out wide to the right, Gregg slot right, and Whiting set to the right. Pitch out to Whiting, trying to find the edge, and no help blocking there. Pursued and brought down after a very short game. Coach trying to get everybody back to the line, getting them hurried. They're not hurrying, and he's letting them know about it. He's got 2 timeouts left. He's trying to get them disciplined, and they're still moving a little slow, so I see why he's a little upset. Davis is wide to the left. Gregg slot left. Whiting in the backfield with the quarterback in the gun. 1 minute to go in the half. Motion to the left, and Reeves drops the ball, looking for somewhere to go with it. Has nowhere to go.
Picked it up about the 47, but got up to the 44.
Yeah, he was running the play before he got the ball. That's a Blue Devil timeout. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
At Bank 360, it's all about you. Since 1902, Bank 360 has been involved in community banking, serving the great people of the Cordell community and offering modern banking conveniences you need. Enjoy easy access through the mobile app or visit their friendly staff in person at 808 North Glen English in Cordell. Ask about the Bank 360 digital wallet. It's convenient, time-saving, and has enhanced security. Bank 360 is here for the Blue Devils and here for all your banking needs.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for appliances that last? Start with Whirlpool, America's trusted brand for washers, dryers, fridges, and more.
And right here in Cordell, Sarah and Terry at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture have them in stock and ready to go.
Need a new stove or deep freeze? They've got that too, plus a great lineup of furniture for every room.
Shop local, shop smart. Call Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture at 580-832-5777. Whirlpool and Cordell. Now that's a solid combo.
All right, we're back to action here. Blue Devils break the huddle. Lined up for a 3rd and 15 after a bobbled snap. Brings up a big loss. Connor Gregg flex to the right. Whiting in the backfield. There's the fake handoff, looking to go deep and has some pressure. Throws the ball up for grabs, and no good. Be 4th and long with 43 seconds to go. Now, here's a gamble. You're down 24. You got 43 seconds left in the half. Do you punt and put them back deep, or, do you gamble because you got nothing to lose?
You got to go for it. You got to put points on the board down here. Get to the end zone.
That's what he's looking at. Pass protection didn't hold up good enough, and it looked to me like you had 2 receivers in the same spot, which means at least one of them were in the wrong spot.
Yeah, well, Strother's got some couple big linemen in that. One in the middle is getting across there pretty regular.
Yeah, he's good size and has a good motor. Fake handoff, looking deep. 2 guys in the pattern. Oh my goodness, Gregg came open late, and but it wasn't until they got pressure on the QB.
Yeah, there's a big collision back there. They're trying to get rid of it, but there was too much.
Turnover on downs actually not on downs. He actually fumbled the football there.
At the 49-yard line of Cordell.
So 37 seconds go. Blue Devils need to play some good defense here to prevent another score before half. 1 wide to the right, 1 slot right. Single setback in the gun with the quarterback. Tight coverage on the outside for the Blue Devils. He steps off of it. Got all day to throw, and now throws deep and has a man there. Couldn't quite connect.
Just barely over the outstretched arms right there.
29 seconds. That was an 8-second play, which works for me. Keep that clock running.
Because he had a lot of time back there to throw, and he took quite a bit of time there, about 7 seconds before he threw.
He could have put mayonnaise and mustard on a sandwich back there.
Yeah.
He had time. Blue Devils trying to hold off another score. They've been in this one. They've looked pretty good for several plays at a time, and then, some self-defeating plays. Blue Devils got it covered tight out of the slot. And there's the snap, looking to throw all day. Got a little pressure to the outside and cuts back across the middle, and he is brought down after about an 11-yard game. Clock continuing to run.
Inside the 40 at about the 38-yard line.
Now, if we have a good hometown clock crew, we start the clock when the chains are set. Okay, they call timeout. Call timeout. All right, then. You're listening to 106.9 FM.
Evetts Drug in Cordell has been serving Cordell and all of Ouachita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts, along with his daughter Farron and son Brandon, are trusted pharmacists who take care of all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. But Evetts Drug is more than a pharmacy. You'll also find unique gift ideas, fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now a full wedding and baby registry. It's the only drugstore you'll ever need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and the friendly staff today at Evetts Drug in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue. Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, we're back. Missed some live action. They came out of that timeout pretty quickly. Blown coverage on the back end of the play. Quarterback rolled to his right, hit a wide open receiver down the field, scored, and 2-point conversion good. Can see the defensive back coach getting into the defensive backs because I think the frustration was we just told you that's what they were going to do.
Yeah, so, get ready because you know it's coming, and they're going deep. They're running out of time, but they had enough time to score.
All right, so Blue Devils back to receive.
How much time's on the clock?
11 seconds, 32-0 on this one. Again, the game's been far more competitive than the score would indicate.
And this week was homecoming, so I know the kids have been busy. They had a good homecoming parade downtown today. Next week we go to Tipton.
Tipton, that's not terribly far.
It's better than Fox.
He is better than Fox, but also, if there's any place where we're going to play flatter than where we are, it's Tipton.
And I was told they have artificial turf down there.
They've had a program down there for a long time. Good booster support. Blue Devils set to receive, and there's the pooch kick, and someone's got to fall on that, and 2 Blue Devils end up falling on it. 7 seconds to go in the half. Blue Devils trail this one 32-0. Taking the field on offense, and they will kick to start the second half. Blue Devils take to the line of scrimmage. All right. Bring one man off, bring another man on.
Cordell's line of scrimmage will be at the 43-yard line.
One wide to the right, slot right, quarterback in the gun. Now motion to the right with the backfield. He's got pressure. Hits a man underneath. Davis keeps catching the football and keeps paying for it. But as a catch across the middle, as the clock expires, Blue Devils trail this one at the half, 32-0. Join us back here in a few minutes at 106.9 FM, The Zone.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward. Where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Great Plains Bank in Cordell, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We understand the value of local community and personal service. Whether you're saving for college, planning your dream home, or growing your business, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. With convenient hours, comprehensive banking services, and a commitment to Cordell, Great Plains Bank. Your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Visit us today on North Glen English Street or call 832-3400. Great Plains Bank. Investing in our community. Investing in you. Member FDIC. Equal Housing Lender.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no hassle approvals and low interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small town service and big time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
Or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
we'll be ready.
At Bank 360, it's all about you. Since 1902, Bank 360 has been involved in community banking, serving the great people of the Cordell community and offering modern banking conveniences you need. Enjoy easy access through the mobile app or visit their friendly staff in person at 808 North Glen English in Cordell. Ask about the Bank 360 digital wallet. It's convenient, time-saving, and has enhanced security. Bank 360 is here for the Blue Devils and here for all your banking needs.
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for appliances that last? Start with Whirlpool, America's trusted brand for washers, dryers, fridges, and more.
And right here in Cordell, Sarah and Terry at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture have them in stock and ready to go.
Need a new stove or deep freeze? They've got that too, plus a great lineup of furniture for every room.
Shop local, shop smart. Call Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture at 580-832-5777. Whirlpool and Cordell. Now that's a solid combo.
Evitz Drug in Cordell has been serving Cordell and all of Ouachita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evitz, along with his daughter Farron and son Brandon, are trusted pharmacists who take care of all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. But Evitz Drug is more than a pharmacy. You'll also find unique gift ideas, fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now a full wedding and baby registry. It's the only drugstore you'll ever need. Come see Jimmy Evitz and the friendly staff today at Evitz Drug in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C store where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
This Rick Scott, are you there? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
You can hear me. Okay, good. It's halftime here at Cordell Blue Devil Homecoming 25. And we've got one of the legends of the past. I know if you read the Cordell Beacon this week, there's a big article about a team that played 50 years ago, and I'm sure their memory is a little bit short right there, but I got Rick Scott here, and he's going to talk to us about the team that played and won in state.
Well, thank you, Dudley, for having me. I appreciate it. And from all my teammates, we want to say thank you. And I'm going to make a quick mention of all these guys because I would be amiss not to do that. Vance Montgomery, Terry Fleck, Jeff Couch, Randy Wadle, Kirk Pancratz, Rex Trent, Terry Fleck, Rocky Powell, Gerald Brent, Steve Pancratz, Kelly Gray, and Jim Barnes. And our coaches were Jim Ritz and Grayson Bottom. We did have a really good team, y'all, and if you read the Beacon, you'll see why. We were 12-2 and went to the state semis, and probably would have, had we been healthy, no telling what would have happened. But I do have to say this one other thing, and you can ask me whatever you want to ask me. But let me get this in: is we were the only Cordell team, as far as we know, that never lost to Hobart.
That's good. That's good. What else do you remember about that time frame?
Well, I remember we were one of the most feared teams in western Oklahoma, and that didn't come from me. That came from reading paper articles again. But we had a really great team. We played well together. Everybody played team ball first, and I really believe we were the best team. I know we were the best team in the last 50 years, just record-wise and as far as we went. Chris Rainbolt and Larry Mantle, they had some really good teams in the early 80s there that were really good, but they couldn't get past those stinky Bearcats down south, so they just couldn't get past them. But they had some really good teams as well. But our guys played together. We worked hard. Everybody was wanting everybody to succeed, and that's one of the things that makes it go today. We're all still friends, and we all still talk, and it's just I couldn't have been around a greater bunch of guys.
You know, I was thinking that'd be a great time if you could have got them all here. We could have been on a float downtown during the parade today, and then you could have been out here at middle of the field that you once played on and been celebrated there. But we had a big article in the Beacon about you this week, so we appreciate that. And just tell us more about the team that played.
Well, I want to say thank you to the Beacon, first of all. They really did a great job on the ride-up. And the team just, like I said, Coach Ritz and Coach Bottom did a great job with us. We really liked them. We really wanted to play for them, and we grew up playing football together from the 5th grade on. We had 2 coaches that are Cordell people, George Auld and Russell Payton. I want to shout out to those guys. They got us going when we were 5th and 6th and 7th graders, and we just never looked back from that. We always played together, and would have liked to have one more game.
Yeah. You always want one more. But the main thing is when you played out here and stuff, you remember the smell of the field, the grass, the whatever your uniform smelled like and stuff doesn't matter because you were playing ball together.
That's right. We played football together, and it didn't matter who scored. I'm going to pick on Vance here for a little bit. He would the homecoming game that was 50 years ago this week. I remember him getting on to me because he ran the ball down. He returned a kickoff down to the 3-yard line. I got to run it in. Then he returned a punt down to the 4-yard line. I got to run it in. So thank you, Vance.
He did all the hard work for you, right?
He did. And I had the best offensive line in the country. They were just mean. Rocky Powell would take your head off, and so would Couch and Fleck and all those guys. They were just amazing to be around and hang out with, and we got along. We got along really good.
Well, you lived with your team virtually day and night. You be in class together, and then you come and practice in the evening, and a lot of times it was late. Then on your road trips, you're in the bus together, you play together, you go eat together. And so you're around your teammates 6 to 7 days in a row, and you don't just quit practicing Monday through Friday. You're doing something together on Saturday and on Sunday because you live the sport.
Well, we did live the sport. When we weren't, especially down in junior high, when we finished playing football, we'd go play football.
Right.
And that's something that I'll never forget is we would have practice, and then we would go out and play football again after practice somewhere. So we were pretty dedicated. And before Summer Pride was Summer Pride, most of our guys did Summer Pride. We did weight room, and we did hay hauling and all kinds of other things. And our guys worked really hard. Every one of them worked for a goal, and we just got along. And like I said, to this day, I couldn't be more proud of these guys. They were amazing to be around, and the community was amazing to be around. The town was lit up. I mean, the parents of that time period put millions of hours, I think, into putting posters up and doing things and around the square, and it was just a fun time. It was a fun time to be alive.
And when you're doing that, you know, you have scheduled practices. You can start on a certain day, say in August and stuff. But when you're playing ball at this level, you have your own practices in June and July, and then the coaches can be with you up in August, and they're with you the entire season. But you come and do enough outside of the regular scheduled practices so that you're in condition and you're ready to play, and you know everybody. If somebody has an itch, somebody else can reach over and scratch it, you know.
Well, you couldn't be more right. That's really a great way to put it, because we knew what each other was going to do. We knew what to expect from each other, and we were blessed. Our parents did a great job of raising us, and they kept us focused and kept us where we needed to go, kept our heads straight, and we had great coaches. And it was just Cordell will always be, that group of boys will always be special to me. And I might add, throw in this little tidbit. We had a band and a drill team that filled the field up. A lot of times people would come and just watch the halftime. Because we were usually done by halftime, we'd beat a lot of people, and then the band added to that. So the band and the drill team. So we had an amazing time period. It was a great time period to grow up in Cordell, and I hope these guys will continue to look at the past and learn from it, and I hope much success for them in the future.
And they can build on their future right here. And one thing interesting, the band is playing right now and stuff. There's 2 football players still in their pads and uniforms out here playing in the band. So when the band gets through performing, then they'll go to the locker room to meet with their teammates. And that's the way you build a program. You participate in everything you can, and it all works.
Well, we had a few guys do that too up until I think some of the guys stopped after their junior year. I think Terry and Jeff decided they'd stick to the football field, but they were pretty good in the band too. We just had so much. Our guys had so much academic, with the exception of me, had so much academic talent and athletic talent. It was just one of those time periods that you dream about. And like you said, from the time we were old enough to walk almost, we were together doing something either at church or at a school function and we just were together. That's 75 was one of the best sports year Cordell's had in a long time. And I know they've won some state championships in girls basketball or close in basketball, cross country, I mean. But, you know, we were close, and 75 was a great year for basketball and football, and I couldn't have grown up in a better time, in a better place with better people.
That's why you come back to Cordell, just to visit, reminisce, and drive by a few places and check it out and see the sights. And you even came and had spaghetti today just to enjoy it. So.
Oh, the spaghetti was delicious. My hat's off to those folks. They did a great job, and it reminded me of a lot of days back when I was a kid, of the spaghetti suppers and things like that. And it's nice to come home, and it gives you that, it refreshes you. I'll say that. It gives you a sense of refreshment to come back home and see your friends. And even though we all still look pretty good, you know, it's some of us lost some hair or something.
I was going to say, you had hair at one time. I've never seen you with hair. So.
I know, that picture was pretty scary.
Did you doctor that picture
No,
up?
that picture's not photoshopped.
Okay, but it's just fun to see that. And, you know, you're bringing up these things. And I know where I went to school and stuff, we played outside of the season. We did the same things because you were on the field and you know the smell of the grass on the field because you lived it. It's what you live. So.
Well, and when I'm hearing the band play our fight song right now, but when I drove up, I picked it up immediately, and it was like, man, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get on the field.
Yeah, you flash back.
Ready to go. Ready to run. The berm is gone. The berm is gone. The field looks amazing, and so does the stands. And they've done my hat's off to the administration. They've done a great job on the field and these. Golly, the stands are amazing. You used to have to walk across to the other side.
Right. Somebody has asked me in the past, well, how do you feel being on this south side? Because when I first started broadcasting, we were on the north side over there in the press box, and I lived there for a long time. And then we moved over here probably 10 years ago. I don't know the date for sure, but now I'm used to being here on the south side, and it's nice newsstands over here because this used to have the concrete bleachers on this side, and so your visitors sat over here on hard concrete. There wasn't any press box on this side, so we had everything in there on the north side. But when they renovated this and cleaned it up, and we've got a beautiful track, beautiful field, beautiful stadium and everything, great concession stand and the whole shooting match. So it's something to behold and enjoy and appreciate these kids. When you see this band, they did a good job down at the parade today. So, when you see these kids and when you see these football players and stuff, they're doing a great job and setting a tradition for themselves and the kids here now. So they're the inspiration for the Cordell future.
They are, and I saw some good things tonight in the football game, and there's some potential there, and they're trying, and I'm really happy with the move to 8-man. I think it's a good move for the band. Looked amazing. They looked really good. Now, I don't know anything about music, but they looked really good, and they sounded good, and that's great. I like to see the number of people I'm seeing in the stands tonight. That's
right.
really great, and I just appreciate the chance to talk on the radio, and you have to not advertise, that's not the right word, but to recognize our team of 50 years ago. And we do hope in the future that there will be somebody else sitting up here sometime that will beat our record.
Right, and say, hey, remember when we did this?
Yes.
And that's what it's all about, is remember when, because these are good memories when you're in school, and you take these into the future with you at whatever level you're at. And it's just a fun place to be. I see the Strother Yellow Jackets have returned to the field to practice. Blue Devils will be back out here in just a little bit. Rick, any final thoughts here? So,
thank you for having me. Appreciate it, and that's from all of the players and everything of the 75 team, and we appreciate you. Thank you for having us on, and thanks to the Beacon. Appreciate you guys.
We'll get back to hear from our sponsors. You've been listening to Blue Devil Football right here on 106.9 FM.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Great Plains Bank in Cordell, we're not just a bank, We're your neighbors. We understand the value of local community and personal service. Whether you're saving for college, planning your dream home, or growing your business, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. With convenient hours, comprehensive banking services, and a commitment to Cordell, Great Plains Bank. Your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Visit us today on North Glen English Street or call 832-3400. Great Plains Bank. Investing in our community. Investing in you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no hassle approvals and low interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small town service and big time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
Or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
we'll be ready. All right, we're back to live action here. Set to receive are the Strother's Yellow Jackets, Blue Devils to kick for the first time tonight. 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. Just now getting started. Blue Devils trail this one 32-0, and I was telling Dudley, I'm looking at the scoreboard knowing we've played better than the scoreboard indicated.
Yeah, and you just stub your toe once or twice, and all of a sudden the score's there. I mean, they one pass interception, another long good kick by the Cordell Blue Devils.
Fielded about the 30. He's got a lane up the left side, pushed out of bounds, and the down markers weren't even set there, and they already had to jump out of the way. And hey, they decleated that kid on the other side. He's over there putting on his shoe now. Hit out of bounds. They got him out of bounds at the 50, before the 50. So he stepped out before he got cleaned up over there. They have the Struthers has the ball on their own side of the 50 at their 48-yard line. Blue Devils have yet to come up with a defensive stop to force them off the field or to force a turnover. A little bit of defense will help this action here. I formation. There's the snap. Pushed him up to the side, trying to bring him down. And that, in high school level, that should be a penalty. Because you still can't push on the you can't push the runner to gain yardage in high school. If I might be incorrect, but I think on the high school level you're still not allowed to push them. And the running back came in right behind him and pushed him forward for about a 5-yard gain. 2nd down and 5 for Struthers.
Yep, down to the Cordell 47-yard line.
Blue Devils showing blitz and come with it. Couldn't get to him. He gets to the outside. And number 10. Who's number 10? Where did he come from? We have him on the roster?
For us or them?
For us. Or made the tackle. Down the field, but he made the tackle. And that'll be, yeah, we don't have him on the lineup there.
I know, I think they changed the jersey on us. I've seen that number before, but I didn't have it, so.
1st and 10. He got the edge and got down the field. 1st and 10 from the 20.
Dalton Sparks. You got a Sparks anywhere?
I don't have a Sparks anywhere.
Okay.
Hand off to the left side, cutting him back to the inside. That was a good job by number 12, Dylan Edison, turning him back inside. Couldn't complete the tackle. Turning him back to the inside, let his buddies clean him up. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets. From the, looks like about the 8-yard line.
Okay.
What do we got?
Hayden Bowser is number 10.
Okay. All right. Number 10, Hayden Bowser. All right, formation, quarterback under center. Fake the handoff to the fullback, actually gives it away to the fullback, and he's driven down to the ground, but not till he crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Now, there is another rule in 8-man football. that once you go up 50, no matter what time the game is over. So we're down 38. Again, I'm looking at the score knowing we've played much better than the score indicates. 10:16 to go in the third quarter. We'll say they're going for 2. See what the PAT holds for us. He faked a handoff, and there was no running back there. 2-point conversion, no good. Blue Devils trail this one 38-0. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
At Bank 360, it's all about you. Since 1902, Bank 360 has been involved in community banking, serving the great people of the Cordell community and offering modern banking conveniences you need. Enjoy easy access through the mobile app or visit their friendly staff in person at 808 North Glen English in Cordell. Ask about the Bank 360 digital wallet. It's convenient, time-saving, and has enhanced security. Bank 360 is here for the Blue Devils and here for all your banking needs.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for appliances that last? Start with Whirlpool, America's trusted brand for washers, dryers, fridges, and more.
And right here in Cordell, Sarah and Terry at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture have them in stock and ready to go.
Need a new stove or deep freeze? They've got that too, plus a great lineup of furniture for every room.
Shop local, shop smart. Call Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture at 580-832-5777. Whirlpool and Cordell. Now that's a solid combo.
All right, back to action here. Blue Devils
serving Cordell and all of Washita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evitts, along with Evitts Drug and Cordell's been serving Cordell and all of Washita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evitts, along with his daughter Farron and son Brandon, are trusted pharmacists who take care of all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. But Evitts Drug is more than a pharmacy. You'll also find unique gift ideas, fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now a full wedding and baby registry. It's the only drugstore you'll ever need. Come see Jimmy Evitts and the friendly staff today at Evitts Drug and Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C store where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
All right, back to live action here after some technical difficulties. 10:16 to go in the third quarter. Strother's trying out a new kicker. Good, strong line drive kick, fielded over his shoulder down around the 2, about the 5 rather. Looking for a lane. He's going to stick his foot in the ground and cut up, and he is down at the 20-yard line.
Yep.
Yeah, that one got over his head. He tried to kick earlier while we were having technical difficulties, kicked the ball straight up in the air, and they brought the return man up forward, and then the second kick, he kicked it over our head. So, 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for the Blue Devils. 10:08 to go in the third quarter. There we go. One side judge talking to the other, trying to get the down marker on the right down. One motion to the left, and we got a flag on the play. Holy cow.
Yep.
False start against the Blue Devils.
Had people moving before the snap.
Yeah.
They knew what the play was.
Yeah, they were going to run the right play, yeah.
Get the snap count right, and we're all in good shape then. So.
All right. 1st and 15 for the Blue Devils. Whiting to the right, Gregg to the left. Quarterback shotgun. Motion to the left. Fake the handoff. Now he drives up the middle for no gain. And that'll be up 2nd down and 15 for the Blue Devils. 9:55 to go in the third quarter. Whiting comes off the field. For a little bit of a breather, he's kind of the all-purpose player. Gets a lot. He'll line up out in the slot. He'll line up out at wide out. Number 11 on the field now. As Braxton McGuire, he's had some downs, had some snaps earlier. He's in motion. Hand off to him, and he fumbles the football. That is a forward pass. That is the benefit of handing the ball forward. If it's dropped, it is a forward pass, falls harmlessly to the ground.
And that's what the official call it,
yep.
Incomplete pass.
So 3rd down and 15, and that's just not getting very many reps right now. Whiting back in the game. He's flexed out wide to the right. Greg flex to the left. Quarterback in the shotgun. Motion to the left. Fake the handoff, looking to throw, and they're blowing it dead again. False start again.
Yep. Penalty. So.
No matter how many guys you got on the defense, if you're beating yourself, it doesn't matter.
You're just helping the defense.
Yeah, 3rd down and 20. Number 78 comes into the ball game now. I've got Caleb Dudgeon is who I have on that one. He comes in for, we don't have him, 54. Where is he? Over here. Gunther Claunch. 3rd down and 20. Quarterback in the gun. Motion to the left. Fake the handoff. Quarterback keeps, has a little bit of a lane. Brought down after a few yard gain. Will bring up 4th and long for the Blue Devils. 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Bring in the punter, who's actually done a pretty good job this year. First game of the year, well, with a few questions, but he's been better as the season has gone on. Davis back to punt. Maybe. There we go. High snap, but he fields it. Low line drive kick touched by Struthers. The Blue Devils get on it. Oh, weren't quite able to get on it. And that's something the coach will tell the lineman not to do again. You're a lineman. You let someone else field the football. And that was almost a costly turnover for Struthers. Blue Devils would have gotten the ball right back. 1st and 10 Struthers, though, nonetheless. 8:28 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Great field position for Struthers on about the 23-yard line of Cordell.
Gideon Thompson comes into the football game. Little size on the line. Got people waving at me in our glass here. Little kids on the radio.
Oh.
Quarterback in the gun, hands the ball off to the first man through, and he is hit hard. Drives for a couple yards, but on the tackle, I've got, if he'll turn, I'll see his number.
Inside the 20 at the 19.
Number 12 is who I have. I've got Dylan Edison. Good to see him back on the field. 54 back into the ball game. It's good to get some rotation in. Keeps the guys healthier. Spreads the learning curve a little bit. 2nd down and I'll call it 6 for the Yellow Jackets. Quarterback in the gun, offset by running backs to each side. And he is a scampering, shifty little guy out there. Now, once they got a hold of him, that didn't turn out well. But he's hard to grab. I had him, what was that, number 12?
Yeah. Dylan Edison.
No, on the run.
On them.
I've got Noah Glasgow. I think that's the number I had out there.
Noah Glasgow, yeah. Grow.
1st and 10, Struthers.
At the 11.
Center out to the ball. Starting quarterback back in the game now. And everybody move. It should be backing them up. There's 3 more flags. We got one guy through the flag. Delay of game. I'm going to call that one. Could have called motion, but they had their choice there. Delay of game's going to back them up 5 yards. 1st and 15 for Struthers.
I think one of the Struthers players, when the flag was thrown, he was a little frustrated. He kicked the flag.
Oh, man, that should have been a personal foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a personal foul. Now, that was a high, hot snap. Quarterback finds the edge, though. They're going to call a horse collar.
He slid down on this side, and there's a flag over there.
Yeah, they called holding. Okay, they didn't. I was concerned that they were going to call a horse collar. Horse collar hands have to be inside the jersey or inside, but we drug him down from the back of his jersey, and I was concerned about that. I'm going to call a hold on the play. So, man, what did they do?
Penalty takes them back to the 25, 26-yard line.
And was that a hold or a personal foul? Yeah, that was a foul you get for saying something about an official's mama or something.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So it's first, and I've got 25. First and 25. Strother's heading the wrong direction if you're trying to score, which don't hurt my feelings any if they head the wrong direction. They're going to give them a few yards back.
Reset the play down to the 21.
So it's going to be first and 20. Wind the clock. There we go. We remembered to wind the clock this time. There's the snap. Quarterback under center. Hands it off to the running back. Looking for room to run, and he is cut back. But number 54 in pursuit for the Blue Devils. Claunch with a good tackle. We're going to bring up second down, and I'm going to call it about 17. He didn't get very far down the field. Should have just trusted his speed and got what he could to the outside. He'd have probably gotten 4 or 5 more yards. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. All Yellow Jackets in this half so far. We've played well in the first half. Just haven't been able to stack enough good plays on in. There's a hot snap, handoff to the second man through, and he's wrapped up. Well, he was corralled, and then he finds an edge. He is shifty. Finds the edge off to the left side, still going to bring up third down and about 4, it looks like.
Yeah, because he went to the right side. That was all blocked off. He came back to the left and got some yardage there.
Yeah, he came back to the left quick.
Yeah.
Third down and 6 is what they're going to call it. Quarterback in the shotgun, offset by running backs to each side. Hands off to the first man through, and he is brought down. That'll bring up 4th down.
You reckon he'll kick a field goal?
I doubt it.
Okay.
I'm doubting it. 4th down and 4. No gain on the play. Maybe a yard. Blue Devils trying to hold Strother's out of the end zone. 4:54 to go in the third quarter. Blue Devils already trailing 38-0. I'm betting they try to get to the outside.
They'll go right side again.
And they've got the wide side of the field there. The quarterback will keep it. And they come to the left. Quarterback hands off. He stopped short of the goal line. No, you can't let the play
inside.
They called it a touchdown, but
yeah.
he let the players call the touchdown for him. He did not make it in.
How much time's on the clock?
4:29 to go in the ball game. Blue Devils trail 44-0. That should be first and goal right now. I mean, maybe the inevitable he would have scored, but he didn't score on that play.
Uh-oh, do they go for 2 here?
Well, they're not kicking it. Blue Devils trail 44-0. 4:29 to go. We're really not okay, we got an official timeout. Told them wind the play clock. Had an equipment issue. Now we're back on track. Blue Devils still playing hard. There's a high snap handoff. Scoots back to the inside. He is shifty. He's going to be something to deal with later on. Well, he's a senior, so I don't know why he's not on the field more. 4:29 to go in the third quarter. Blue Devils trail 46-0. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, we're at the end of this one. Evidently, the rule for this one's been 45. Blue Devils play better than the score indicated, much better than the score indicated. Fought it all the way through. Were their own worst enemy a couple of times on a couple of drives. several drives. I want to say at least 3 drives were stopped inside the 20, trying to go in to score. A couple of penalties, a couple of mistakes, but overall a much better product on the field than in times past. So keep supporting these guys. Did we get to announce who won homecoming?
Oh,
man,
yeah.
we got to tell them who won home. Who won the float? Who won the float?
Who won the float? Float contest for the high school. The junior class wins the float.
All right, junior class won the float.
And then the spirit banners was covered by the junior high, and the freshman class won the banner competition.
All right.
And then the grade school had posters. And so the pre-K class for Mrs. Mrs. Trammer's pre-K class won the spirit poster.
All right. So, okay, well, let's say Queens and Kings. Let's talk about them.
Okay, let me get your flower girl.
All right.
Was Lexi Wehunt. Mm-hmm. She's in first grade. And the crown bearer was Levi Washington. So that's the celebrities for this ball game. Then your candidates, sophomore candidate was Zandalyn Dudgeon, escorted by Briggs Reeves. Your junior candidate is Callie Walker, escorted by Dylan Edison. And your senior candidate is Kendall Norris, escorted by Samuel Lindsay.
All right. Well, who's the big winner in all this?
Well, the homecoming queen for 2025 is Kendall Norris.
All right, good job. Congratulations, Kendall, and your escort Sam. Seniors pull that out, and you see the players on the field singing along to the alma mater. Much better product on the field than the score indicated. I don't know if you can understand that or not, but we executed. We're our own worst enemies a couple of times on the field, but much better product out there. So.
You bet, and we've got to see a lot of this and enjoyed it. And these kids are playing hard, and they're doing everything possible to make this work. And they improved. Next Friday, we go to Tipton, Oklahoma.
Number 1, Tipton, Oklahoma.
Number one,
Tipton, Oklahoma. So it ought to be interesting. So for Mike Sutherland
and Dudley Simpson,
and thank you for helping us out, Shelley. We'll say good night and have a great evening.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.